Hey there, Alex Kidman here with the Microsoft Surface Laptop 13, which has just landed on my test bench, as you saw. And I'm going to do a quick unboxing. Can't do a full review yet. There's an embargo in play. These things happen. But I can at least show you what it looks like while I talk about it. So this particular model, as the base tells me, is the Surface Laptop 13 First Edition. Not really collectible, but okay, you do you, Microsoft. Snapdragon X Plus, so slightly lower power than some other Surface devices. 16 gig, 512 gig storage, so not quite the lowest spec variant of this particular model. But as you can see, or hopefully see if the camera wants to behave itself, the seals are still intact. I genuinely have not opened this as yet. And if you watch any of my unboxings, you know how this goes. I just kind of go for it. Let's see what happens. I shouldn't need scissors for this. I think we're going to find out together, I guess. That unfolds in a kind of pleasing way, actually. I like nice box design. It's a very small thing, but I guess I'd probably repack more devices than the average person because an awful lot of devices, this one included, go back and then I have to actually repack them. It is actually one of those uses actually for unboxing videos that a lot of people don't consider, that those of us who actually have to send things back, look them up and kind of watch them in reverse to work out how things go back together if they're not too obvious. I mean, this is fairly obvious. This is, I imagine, I'm right, going to have a little piece of paper to protect the keyboard. And there we go. And I mean, it's immediately starting to power up. So I'll actually close that off for a second because I'll set that up later. As I said, not a full review. What's really interesting to me, and this is actually something that I think is probably the most interesting thing about these particular generation of Surfaces, what you're not seeing there, or hopefully not seeing there, again, if the focus is working correctly, is the Surface charging port. That's kind of a Surface classic going all the way back to that original generation of Surface devices. And that's because this thing only charges over USB-C. I will lay a stake in the ground here and say I favor this. I think this is actually a really good move. I've thought for a long time that the Surface port was a little bit unneeded now and that USB-C charging would be better across the board and free up more resources than space elsewhere. Let's have a quick look, though, apart from, obviously, the Surface Laptop 13, which I'm just going to gently place to the side there. It's not mine. And see what else we've got in here. We have a cardboard thing. Exciting cardboard thing. What lies within? Well, that is still starting up, as you can hear. It's all the paperwork. Okay, well, we shall put that to the side. That, I'm pretty sure, is just solid cardboard. You may not be able to see that, but that is, I think, just solid cardboard. And then we have USB-C, the USB-C cables, and a power block.
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows and Control and Enter.
I guess I should... Shut up!
Press Windows and U, or select the accessibility icon in the bottom corner.
I guess I should have seen that coming. That one's on me. As I said, I just take these things as I find them. And as I'm finding here, of course, I'm finding and slightly tearing open the power thing. Obviously, this is an Australian model, so it's got an Australian plug. Anyone who's not familiar with what an Australian plug looks like, that's what an Australian plug looks like. And then I'm guessing, it's going to slot neatly into there. And that's where the power comes out. Now, I suppose one of the interesting observations here is that while some prior Surface chargers have had a separate USB port that you could, charge your phone off or things like that, this one doesn't. It's just straight power out. Anyway, before that voice nags me any further, I better get to actually setting this thing up and testing it. So please look forward to my review. Thanks for watching through to the end. If you've got any questions, hit me up. Any requests, let me know. I do only have this thing for a limited period of time, so you'd better be quick. But otherwise, thanks for watching.